All right, says we live,
All right.
but let me know when you see it come up, brother.
All right.
Should come up pretty soon.
Oh, I think yeah, it just came up.
Yeah, I seen it too.
Yeah.
All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
It's the brother Tazaya,
Yaikwab.
and now we back at you with a lesson through the Holy Spirit and a Watchman report through the Spirit, the Rakak Dash. And before we get started, we're gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakak Dash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, being a great example to his younger brothers in his truth, and a sincere Akim throughout the four winds, pushing his word in all truth, righteousness, sincerity, diligence, and faith. So you say shalom.
Shalom.
And you know, just getting into a lot of things going on in the world right about now. And we just gonna get into it, man, because hey, it's a lot of upcoming sorrows that are quickly approaching this place, man, and the people are blind to it, you know. But our job as the watchmen is to warn Israel of these things that are to come, right? So we're gonna go ahead and get off into it, and we're gonna start off with this scripture here in Second Ezra, chapter 9, and let the Spirit take it from there. All
Uh,
right. So this is Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 1. And he said, "Oh yeah, brother, if you got precepts, let them roll."
con.
It says, Second Ezra 9 and 1. He answered me then and said, "Measure thou the times diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I told thee before." Right, and let me stop right there. It says, "Hey, measure the times diligently in itself." So what that means, you got to know what time you in, man. All right, we in the time of wars, rumors of wars.
Yeah.
Hey, we in the time of you know, the devil about to come down with great wrath. The truth is out. Hey, it's a lot of things going on. Measure the times diligently, man, and we in the end, man. All right, that's just to put that out there. We entirely are in the end, man. So
If I can say something
measure the
on it.
times diligently in itself to know what time you in. But you got it, brother.
Right. And also measuring the times. How do you do that? Well, you got to know the
Con.
prophecies. You got to know the prophecies. You got to know all the breakdowns. So then you can begin to look at news and current events. And then you look at what's going on in the world and you filter it through the scriptures. You know what I mean? So when you see things happening over there in the Middle East or Russia starting to make moves against America, you can say, "Oh, well, that sounds like Ezekiel 38, about or that sounds like
Hmm.
whatever prophecy that goes right there."
Hmm.
You filter it through the
That's right.
scriptures, like it. That's how you measure
That
the times diligently within themselves. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be studied up, know the breakdowns, know the prophecies, and then you look at the news and then what's going on, current events, and you filter it through the scriptures, and boom, there you go.
right, and that's why it says, when thou see is part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. Like the brother getting into, that's the prophecies, man. Knowing the proper breakdown of the prophecies, because you got, you know, who's just gonna keep it Pete, man. Hey, camps out there breaking the prophecies down wrong, man. You know, they giving the wrong prophecies to Israel. They speaking smooth things. You got these church house pastors. They ain't got the truth. They feeding our people a bunch of lies, a bunch of smooth things, a bunch of bullshit, just feel good doctrines. When the Lord said to measure the times diligently in itself, right? and say we not in no feel good time. So yeah, the brother's totally right, man. You got to know the prophecies. You got to know the breakdown so that you can be able to filter it through the scriptures and understand what time you in, man.
That's right.
You know. And let me get verse 2, and I'm gonna let you get. This is
Okay.
verse 2, and it says, "Then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made." Verse 3, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." And that's going on around the world. You got people protesting, and you see what's going on down there in Venezuela. In Nigeria, it's a lot of protests. You know, um, it's a lot of uproars of the people, man, throughout the planet Earth, man. All right, what's that other place I forgot? Um, they going through a little civil war right now.
Haiti.
Haiti.
Hmm.
You know, it's
Right.
it's it's shit going on, man. It's
Yeah.
wars and rumors of wars, man. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna grab that soon.
Oh, con. You want me to grab that, or you got something, brother?
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I wanted to grab that as well. Matthew 24:6. If you can grab that for me.
Con, I grab it.
Wars and rumors of wars. Getting into what's going on. Around the earth right now. Get some current events. Well,
Hmm.
over there, what's happening right now in the Middle East? You got Israel attacked, killed actually, assassinated, um, a top commander, a Hezbollah commander, which is basically a proxy group of Iran. You know, so they did that, and then they also just assassinated a top Hamas leader over there in the land of Iran that was there for one of their like inaugurations. You know, because they president got put to death. He was in a helicopter crash or whatever. So that Hamas leader was over there in Iran for their inauguration for the new president, and they were struck by Israel. Now, Iran obviously is pissed about that, and Iran is saying that America will also bear the burden of that attack. Their retaliation, and they saying they holding Israel accountable, and they're holding America accountable for that. And they're arming Hezbollah now with EMP weapons. They're talking about EMP attacks now. All right. So wait, we seeing that, man. We're seeing wars and rumors of wars, and I want to touch a little bit on those EMPs as well. Them EMP attacks, if that was to happen, you know what I'm saying? How devastating that'll actually be. But
Con,
let's get Matthews 24:6 right quick.
this is Matthew 24, verse 6, and it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet."
Right. We're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars. We already seeing wars happen over there with Ukraine and Russia, right? That's actual wars. And America's might get involved with that war over there. That's rumors of wars. China might take Taiwan. All right, that's a rumor of war. And Taiwan is backed by America. That's an ally of America. So if China marches on Taiwan, America has to defend uh, Taiwan. And China is saying what? If they march on Taiwan, then they're going to simultaneously cyber attack America. All right. Talk about wars and rumors of wars. Now you have Israel bombing Hamas, whether they be in Lebanon or whether they be in Iran. You got Iran vowing to attack Israel back in retaliation, and that America is going to take that burden as well. They're going to basically whatever they do to Israel, they're going to do to America as well. And they talking about EMP strikes. These are these wars and rumors of wars, man. All right. Second Ezra 15 and 11, gets into that how the Lord is going to smite Egypt with the plagues before. Hey, of before. And what was one of the plagues that he struck smote Egypt with? That was with darkness, right? That was one of those plagues. Well, today we living in modern day Egypt, pursuant to Revelations, I believe 11 and 8. Bear with me. Let me see if I grab that. Let me grab that real quick. God, that's what it was. All right. It's Revelations 11 and 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city. All right. Which spiritually, which is America, all right, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt. All right. Well, we know why it's called Sodom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they put the man above the woman. I mean, the woman above the man. You know what I'm saying? They put broke wrist and PDF file philia. I'm saying like that pedophilia. They put that like on a pedestal. You know what I mean? They trying to push that out here. You know, like the ancient days of Sodom. There was young and old that surrounded Lot's house. We see that happening right now. They have 8-year-old drag shows where they got 8-year-olds in the drag shows. But also, I want to focus on why this is Egypt. This is also spiritually Egypt as well. Why? It's because we're still in slavery here. Egypt is what? The house of bondage. That's what that right there means, man. All right, we're still in bondage. We're still in captivity right now. This is spiritually Egypt right here. So getting back to Second Ezra 15 and 11, Salakia. Let's read Second Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, talking about America, and will destroy all the land thereof. Right. Now, what's one of the plagues that he smote Egypt with before? That was with darkness.
Mhm. That's
All
right.
right. So we're in modern day Egypt right now. So darkness, hey, that may be on the menu in the form of an EMP strike. Because if they was the EMP, which you have Iran threatening EMP strikes, they're also arming Hezbollah with EMP weapons. All right, so hey, it's not too far fetched to think that that they can use EMP weapons over here to knock out all the lights, all the electronics, all destroy the electrical grid, and so forth and so on. And boom, now you're in darkness again. So I can see that happening, that's not far fetched. All right.
Mhm.
So let's bring that back out again real quick. Second Ezra 15:11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt, which is all about America. We're in spiritual Egypt. We just got that in Revelations 11 and 8 with plagues as before. All right. And one of the plagues he smote Egypt with was darkness.
That's right.
All right. So, and, something, little fun fact, if I could say it like that,
And I,
about
and
an
I
about an
Salak.
EMP, just look right quick. An EMP, bomb, if it detonate at a high altitude, it can reach 1,000+ miles. And America's only what? 2,600 miles across. 2,600 miles across.
That's
So
right.
how many EMPs need to go off? EMP bombs need to go off. We already know that there are Iranian sleeper cells here in America.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was already told to the public by the FBI. The border wide open, motherfuckers is walking in here. All the America's enemies is walking in as well. They say they already tell you they don't know who's in America.
Right.
Well, there
Right.
are sleeper cells over here in America. It's not far fetched that they have devices or they armed with certain devices and they all simultaneously set off EMP bombs.
Right.
That fuck around and knock all the electronics out. And what are they saying? They say if America is EMP'd, then that will knock America back into the Stone Age.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll take years upon years to even get the electrical grid and all that back up running.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, a EMP just is not knocking off electronics, like making them not work or whatever for a little bit. No, it's actually destroying all electronics.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll never be able to turn that car on again. You'll never be able to use that phone again or turn that computer on or your
It,
TV or everything that is provided electricity that has a chip to it or something like that. That's all going to be destroyed. Can you imagine the catastrophe that that'll cause, man?
that's right.
Yeah,
Hey,
you
that
got it.
it fries the circuits. You know, that's what an EMP does. It fries the circuits, man,
That's right.
and you can't it can't be rebuilt. It's just imagine your nervous system being fried and you can't fucking move. You know,
Because
you just you gonna it's hey man, it's a horrible thing. And I just want to back the brother up on that darkness, man, because that is one of the plagues the Lord has smite Egypt with, man. And he said he's gonna do it again, like as before. And I'm finna pull it right now. This is Exodus 10 and 21. And it says, and the Lord said unto Moses, stretch out thy hand towards heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even
uh,
darkness which may be felt. And you can just imagine that type of darkness, man. You can't even see the hand in front of your face. You know,
that's right.
you put your hand as close to your face and you can't even see that. You know.
Right.
So
You can't even.
go into it, brother.
No, I was just gonna say, somebody was, I heard a while back, somebody was explaining over there across seas that a certain time, like in Africa, they'll like cut all the lights off. Like, you know what I'm saying? The whole like little village or wherever the hell he was at. And he said it got so dark there, you couldn't see a motherfucker that if they was nose to nose with you, look,
Mm-hmm.
trying to see too. Hey,
Right,
you
man.
couldn't see, you know what I mean? Hey, that will be coming to America. You know,
And
only
what
light
that
that you'll get is a
causes.
full moon. Slocky, you got it.
Oh, Salak, I was just gonna say, and what that causes, hey, you can, Jake, I already scared. Hey, really, people in general, man, they scared to even close their eyes in the damn shower, man. You know, they get to think about apparitions and shit, man. You know, so hey, that's a play on your mind. So it's darkness that can be felt, man. That's a troubling thing, man. And let me get some more on that, Baba Kashab.
Right,
It
God.
says, and Moses stretched forth his hand towards heaven, and there was a thick darkness in all the land of Egypt for 3 days. They saw not one another, neither rose any from his place for 3 days.
But in
But
the land of Goshen,
right, he says, but all the children of Israel had light in their dwellings. But the point is, that darkness that can be felt, man, and the Lord said He's gonna smite it, smite Egypt, smite this place with plagues as Egypt, man. You know, just bagging the
God,
brother up, just bagging
they
the brother,
come.
because that darkness, man, and this is a new day and age, and also a time like never before. What's that? Jeremiah 30 and 6 or 33 and
Seven,
6, 33 and
30 and
7,
7.
30 and 7. Hey, this gonna be a time like never before, neither shall it be afterwards, man. So this darkness here gonna be amplified, man, you know, so to speak, for lack of better terms.
Yeah,
So it's
that
like,
could,
yeah,
that's
you got it,
that
brother.
could be the beginning of Jacob's trouble right there, man. If an EMP was to go off, these are conversations being had. All right, you got troops going over there right now to Iran. I meant to Israel to go out into an all-out war with Iran, and Iran is saying that I forgot to say this. Iran also said in the upcoming hours. Now, this probably was said by them like 15 to 16 hours ago, something like that, give or take. Uh, they said in the next upcoming hours, the world is about to witness some catastrophic events. All right. So you could go up, look up their exact quote, but they said that the world is about to witness some catastrophic events, man. They already talking about EMPs. They're arming Hezbollah, which is a proxy group of theirs. They're already arming them with EMP weaponry, which is basically going to be just a bomb. There's no EMP gun. There's no such thing as that. There's EMP bombs, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, hey, hey, this could be a reality right here. EMP strike happening. A mix, trying to talk about a cyber attack too. It's a lot of talk about destroying the infrastructure of America here, man. Whether it be by cyber attack or EMP, but you have Iran talking about EMPs. If that happens, the grocery stores go down. All right, the food in there is going to go bad in about 2 weeks. Let's give it the best case scenario. They say each individual has about 2 weeks worth of food in their refrigerators.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, after 2 weeks, what are these people going to do when there's marches of people storming the grocery stores around here? To the Dollar Generals, to the WalMarts, to the Sam's Club, all of that. So when all that's getting marched on, what do people do when
Mm-hmm.
they're hungry? They're going to start turning cannibal. All right. Esau already had the numbers on that. He said about a month, 80% of the population will be cannibals.
That's right. Kind.
All right.
And
So
that's
when you talking about,
prophesied in the scriptures as well, Salak. I just want to say that, that's prophesied in the scriptures as well, man. Hey, cannibalism, man, because a lot of you jakes, man, gonna result to eating your sons and daughters, man. Your little baby, your little precious babies, man. Especially these E's out here, they don't really give a damn about their children, you know.
no,
And you got to think about it, man. How a motherfucker gonna act when they ain't got no food in the house? You can see that. I think I seen a video where on the first of the month, man, all the EBT cards, man, they was down the first day of the month.
hmm
So people couldn't get EBT, man. So you just gotta imagine the type of uh catastrophes that was happening within these households that actually needed that and depended on that to survive, man. You know, motherfuckers getting mad when they ain't got no food. Imagine bugs that's they haven't been haven't eaten in days.
that's right.
I'm talking
Hey,
about days and no hope of actually eating, no hope of seeing food.
I got a preset for you.
Go ahead, brother.
Uh, right. Let's get Ezekiel 4:16, and we read, Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem. Right. What is the staff of bread? That's talking about sending a famine in the land.
That's right.
All right. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna back that up with another precept as well. I believe it's
Con.
Isaiah 14:13. I believe. I'm gonna look for it. It says, Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, behold, I will break the staff of bread in Jerusalem, and they shall eat bread by weight and with care, and they
Yeah.
shall drink water by measure and with astonishment. Right? You're gonna eat bread by weight, and you're gonna drink water by measure. Man, that time is coming up, man. That time is coming back.
Mm-hmm.
This the previous famines that was recorded in history ain't got nothing on the famine that's about to hit. The brother quoted Jeremiah 30:7. But this
Mm-hmm.
time that's coming is like no other time. This
Mm-hmm.
famine is about to be terrible, man. You about to
Mm-hmm.
eat bread really by weight.
Yeah.
You got your family right there. You got you a piece of bread. You break it. You get one. You get one. You get one. You get one. You open that
Hey.
bottle of water. You get a sip. You get a sip. You get a sip. You get a sip. Put the cap right back on
Mm-hmm.
and wrap that goddamn bread back up.
That's right.
Hey, it's about to be like that out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be by EMP attack or whether it be by catastrophic cyber attack, which Klaus Schwab been talking about already.
Right.
He said that's gonna be worse than Crown Vic Royale. His videos of him out there talking about a comprehensive cyber attack that's gonna make all Crown Vic Royale look like child's play.
Right.
So there's a lot of talk about the collapsing of America infrastructure. It's a lot of talk about that, whether it be by
Mm-hmm.
EMP or cyber attack. All right. The reason we touching on the EMP side of the game right now is because Iran is talking about EMPs, and
That's right. All right.
America and Israel are about to go into all-out war. They may
Yeah.
be about to go into all-out war with Iran, man.
Yeah, they but definitely about to clash, man. And just bagging up the brother on that eating that bread by weight, man. And that's because Jake like to eat uncontrollably anyway, man. They like to pig out, so to speak, man.
Hmm.
And that pleasure is about to be snatched from you, man. Because what are you doing? You eating shrimp, crab, lobster, pork. You eating all
Yeah.
these things in abundance as delicacies. You know, you actually enjoy doing these things. And I just want to get a quick little precept. This is Amos 7, no 5 and 21, and it reads, it says, I hate, I despise your feast days, and I will
Mhm.
not smell your solemn assemblies. Let me start at verse 20. Salaki, it says, shall not the day of the Lord Yahweh be darkness and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? Hey
Mhm.
man, when the Lord's wrath come down on you people, man, you gonna be void of hope, man. And you ain't gonna be able to see the light, man. All right, so yeah, you're gonna be eating bread. You trying to preserve your life, man. You know, because we all got that flesh got that self preservation
Mhm.
instinct inside of us. So yeah, you're gonna be eating your bread by measure, man. And by weight. It says, I hate and I despise your feast days. You getting gathering together for 4th of July and Juneteenth and
Yeah.
Juneteenth and 4th of July, you know, throwing all type of abominations on the grill. You got an actual crawfish season, you know. The Lord hates that, man. And y'all over there praying over this shit. You got a trash pot with pork
Dang.
sausage, corn, and all type of fucking abominable things in it, man. And the Lord hates that shit, man. So it's not gonna be a well thing for. It's not gonna be well for you in that day, in the day of the Lord, man. When the Lord bringing these plagues upon Egypt, man, spiritual Babylon, which is modern day America.
I got a
You
preset.
know, you got it, brother.
Okay, con. Hey, just to back up the brother, man. Hey, Ezekiel 14 and 13. And also get back into that staff of bread, that means a famine. Breaking
Mm-hmm.
that staff of bread.
Con.
Ezekiel 14:13, we read, Son of man, when the land sinneth against me by trespassing grievously, then I will stretch out mine hand upon it, and will break the staff of bread thereof. And what does this mean? What that mean, Lord? Is it and will send famine upon it? That's what it means.
Mm-hmm.
And will cut off man and beast from it. This is what's about to come to America. All right. Whether it be by, we learn in part, so we prophesy in part.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it be by way of EMP or cyber attack or whatever, how that comes, hey, it's about to be a famine out here, man. All right, and that could happen by way of an EMP is shot off, man, or detonated.
All right, all right. That's
All
right.
right, you're talking about people coming in other people's houses, spoiling them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, can you give me Isaiah 9 and 20?
Yeah, I'm in the ballpark. All right?
Uh, and
I'm in the ballpark. Isaiah 8. You said Isaiah what now? 9 and
not 9 and 20.
9 and 20.
And I'm gonna get Isaiah 13. Just trying to paint that picture of how grievous and how gory these times are going to be,
That's right.
and this is why you need to be on your lookout, measuring the time diligently, because, hey, the worst of the earth, they won't be on the plantation if an EMP strike was to happen. They'll be on the plantation, and all the lights will just go off in the whole building. They wouldn't know what the hell is going on. They'll pull their phone out and their phone ain't gonna work. It's just pitch black up in there. Their car don't turn on, so forth. They ain't gonna know what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, but you gonna know. You know, this hey, if you're on your watch, this is why it's important to be on your watch, man, and know what time that you in. All right. Because if that happens, man, you already know that the famine could be right behind it, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because don't forget, if a true EMP strike was to happen, they're not turning back on the lights in the next week or a month
Mm-mm.
or whatever like
Mm.
that. It's going to take years and years and years and years.
Right. This ain't no hurricane, man. You
Yeah, this
know,
ain't no
where a
hurricane,
few
but
power
motherfuckers make
lines you get knocked down and they do something, get the backup generator and they pack that motherfucker on. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna
right.
be like that, man. A circuit board fried, man.
Circuit board fried, everything, all
No
electronics.
electricity can pass through it, man. You need conductors, man. So if they fried all the conductors to the point where no electricity can come through it, then it's no good, man. You have to what trash the thing and you have to rebuild it,
Yep. You
or
need a
you have to
whole
put a
new.
new system in
Mhm.
place.
That's right.
Which they well, you know, which they got for you, but in order to come into this, you might have to take a oath, you know, that goddamn it, so to speak, you know.
Yeah, all hell will break loose, and all of this is going to lead to the MOTB. You
Mm-hmm.
know, all of this will
All
definitely lead
roads
to the
lead to.
MOTB.
That's
You
right.
know, and like the brother was saying, hey, it's going to fry the circuits on stuff. There are no more trucks coming. You know, to the grocery stores to drop food off and whatever the hell else, water, all of that. Oh, everything is going to come to a screeching halt. Like you know what I'm saying? Everything is going to come to a screeching halt. That will happen if the EMP strike was to happen, and then in a couple weeks, when that passes, a couple weeks will go by, and people will start looking at you
Mm-hmm.
as
Mm-hmm.
a food option. You
Hey,
know what I'm
Con,
saying? Like the
hey,
old
let me
the
get
old
that. Let me
time.
get that for you, God.
Go ahead.
That Isaiah. Let me get that Isaiah. That
Okay,
was
come on,
cold.
come
That
on,
was
come
cold. And this is Isaiah 9:20, and it says,
on.
uh, uh, let me go up a verse. Isaiah
Hmm.
9:19, and it reads, "Though the wrath of the Lord of hosts, it is the land dark." This is through the wrath of the Salaki. I gotta get my tongue tied. Through the wrath of the
Uh,
word of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as the fuel of fire. No man shall spare his brother. Verse 20, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall
hey,
eat every man the flesh of his own arm.
that's right. So you got these times coming to where people gonna be looking at you as a food option, man. Not just that, they're gonna get so hungry that the Lord gonna put the spirit on them to start eating on themselves. That's right. To start eating on themselves, man. Every man to eat the flesh of their own arm. That's what happened, man. Hey, Second Ezra 15 and 58 talks about that too. You know, drinking blood and eating your own flesh and drinking your own blood. You know, and who's your flesh? And who's your flesh and blood? Your
The
family. You
children,
got,
man.
fathers of the household trip the hell out and eat the family. Kill
Hmm.
everybody and start eating them. And also you eating your own flesh and drinking your own blood, man.
I got that. You quoted it.
Come,
You want it?
yeah, yeah, come.
Con. It reads, this is Second Ezra 15 and 58. It reads, well, I'm gonna start at 57. He says, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fail through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. And they that be in the mountain shall die of hunger,
You see
and
that?
shall
They
eat
that be in the mountain. This is getting into these people that they store up stuff. Like they
yeah,
got these bunkers, man,
the
and they
preppers.
store. Yeah, they got these doomsday bunkers, and they storing up all type of weapons, ammo, food, water, medicine. extra boots, extra pairs of clothes, things like this. They got things stocked and stored up,
Talk
where the
about
Lord said,
slop.
but the
They
Lord
talk
said,
about
what? Hey, the brother about to get into it.
yeah,
Let me just
yeah.
say this one last thing.
You
Also,
got it.
the scriptures also, I forget what scripture this is, but those who don't die from the sword are die of famine, and those who don't die of famine going to die by the sword. So,
Con.
hey, you got it.
It says they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger.
You see that? Hey, you stocked all this other shit up, but the Lord, hey, you gonna die of hunger still. The Lord gonna get you. Whether you think you got your little bunker there with your shelf of canned peaches or whatever like that,
Right.
you gonna die of hunger, man. Either you gonna die, the Lord gonna get you. You got it.
It says, and eat their own flesh and drink their own blood.
Hey, the Lord will put the spirit on a man in the house or whoever to all family members and eat them. This is the gruesome times that's we're about to come into, man. Not just that, people eating their own flesh and drinking their own blood, like the brother just got in Isaiah 9:20. You get
It's
what I'm
just
saying? Drinking blood because you're thirsty, eating flesh. People, eating the flesh of man, eating human meat because you hungry. And there's going to be cannibal gangs. You better look
mm-hmm.
at Haiti right now. Haiti has cannibal gangs.
Yeah.
If them gangs catch you,
You burgers.
you already know what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? They gonna
Meat and
gut you like a
potatoes.
fish for real. You know they gonna bust you down. Hey, that's coming to America. You better look at The Road. The Road was a movie that these people put out there, man, and it's
Mm-hmm.
showing you. Look at that, man. Get that visual. But Jacob Trouble gonna be worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
But that visual that The Road showed you was what, man? You had cannibal gangs rolling
Mm-hmm.
around, man, and they eat you if they get you.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Hey, this is a reality, man. Eating their own flesh, drinking their own blood, and hey, how do you escape all of this? It's a lot of bad stuff that we're saying, a lot
Right.
of terrible things that we're bringing up. How do you escape all this? By practicing the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your abilities, man. Seeking the
That's
Father's
right.
face through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah, man. And guess
That's
what?
right.
No plague will come nigh thy dwelling if
Mm-hmm.
you do that. If you don't, well, everything that we say could be you, you
That's
know,
right.
eating on each other and eating everybody, and eating yourself, eating your family members. When the Lord cold like that, you got your little girl, your daughter, or whatever that you love so much, or whatever like that. The Lord will have you eat her.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
be it that. Hey, can you get Second Kings 6:25 for me?
Oh, Con, I can finish this out.
Yeah, come.
Con, it says finishing out that Second Ezra 15 and 58. It says they should drink their own blood for very hunger of bread and thirst of water.
You see that?
And that's a cut. That's a cut against you. You people that's talking about let's go live off the grid and start our own food, start our own farm and shit. You off gridders, thinking because you don't went off the grid, thinking you finna escape the plagues of the Lord, man. That's just not gonna happen, man.
Nah, come. Hey, Lord, I have a gang of people come over there and wipe that whole goddamn thing out, man.
Man, hey,
Whatever the hell you think you posted up at. It's like you
what's that
got
was second you said First Kings 9 or Second Kings?
Second Kings 6:25.
Second Kings 6 and 25. So like, this is Second Kings 6 and 25. It says, and there was great famine in Samaria,
All right.
and behold, they besieged it until an ass head was sold for fourscore pieces of silver.
You see that? See, four score pieces of silver. That's a lot of bread right there. and they said they were selling a donkey head. It's this for that amount of money. Now that's inflation right there. You
400.
get what that? Yeah, that's inflation right there. You know, you spending all that bread for a donkey head. First of all, that's unclean animal to be eaten, and then second of all, it's barely no fucking meat on a donkey head. That's barely nothing unless you eating a brain or something shit like that. And if you eat human meat, or you eat a brain of an animal, you get something called prions disease. And prions disease is basically human form of spongiform encephalopathy, which is mad cow, which they call, I believe the human form of that's called Yekup Crutz. It's something like that, but it's a human form of mad cow. That's what you get for eating human meat and eating the brain of animals and shit like that. But they were selling a donkey head for all that money, man. 4 score pieces of silver. Continue. They were
It
eating
says,
dove dookie too.
yeah. It says, and the fourth part of a cab of dove's dung,
That's right.
right?
So they were selling dove shit, bro, and popping them in their mouth like Skittles. You see, hey, you don't want to be like that, man. That's a pitiful case. You want Yahweh Bashim Shah to be on your side. If a EMP attack happened because Iran, and going to war with America, and they do a strike over here, she could get like this, and you don't want to be like that.
Right,
All
right.
right, continue,
It
brother.
says, and the fourth part of a calf's of dove's dung for 5 pieces of silver.
You see that? 5 pieces of silver. They eating shit. Continue.
It says, verse 26, and as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying,
Right,
help, my lord, O king. And he said, if the Lord Yahweh do not help thee, which shall I help thee?
right.
Out of the barren floor or out of the wine press?
Yeah, he
Which
like, man, uh the Lord ain't help you. Who am I?
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What I'm supposed to give you? All right, go ahead.
And the king said unto her, what aileth thee?
Aleph.
Aileth. Yeah, what aileth thee?
So he basically asking the chick, hey, well, what's wrong with you?
Right, right. Mm-hmm. And he said, and she said, this woman said unto me, give thy son, that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. Ooh. So we boiled my son and did eat him.
So
And
you
I,
see, so what she's basically explaining is she met another woman. He asked, what's wrong with you? So what's actually wrong with this famine is
yeah,
this
her
bad. What's
mind.
wrong
Yeah.
with her right now is she's saying, well, I met this woman and we basically hashed out a deal that we're gonna eat my son today and we're gonna eat her son tomorrow. So we put my son in a pot. Keep going. I gotta get my charger. Keep
So
going.
we it says, verse 29, so we boiled my son and did eat him. And I said unto her on the next day, give thy son that we may eat him. And she hid her son.
You see that?
Hey,
Speak on that real quick. I got to grab my
yeah,
charger. My phone
yeah,
about to
yeah.
die.
I wanted to say something, man. Hey, that's what's gonna be happening in these times to come, man. Y'all plotting on your children, man, and um boiling them and putting them in pots to eat, man. You know, and that's just the things how about Shimei Shai has coming down the pipe, man. This is just one of the many things that he has, man. Because hey, this world, man, is walked in great pride, man. All right, that's a terrible judgment, man. To sit back and eat your own flesh and blood, man. Right? And it said so. She hid her son, so yeah, you might be cutting deals out here and getting finesse, man. Now you fucked up today because you ain't got nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, like the story we just went went over. Hey, that lady, she hashed a deal out, and that's going to be happening right here in Babylon, like the brother was getting into. Hey, that's going to happen here. People going to be hashing deals out. Well, we're gonna eat your kid. That's the way that the parents, they have more meat. We're gonna eat. We gonna alternate who kids we eating. Hey, they gonna have these deals happening over here in Babylon, man. This was just a little example here in Second Kings 6:25, man. That was a little example, And she
Right.
bought her. And he asking her what's wrong with her. She bought her that
She didn't
she
get to eat
ate
her.
their son and
Yeah.
she didn't get to eat her kid, man. It said when the king of Samaria heard this, he was like astonished, like, oh, I'm at
Damn.
the king of Israel, the king of Israel.
Right,
At
right,
that
right. The
point,
king of Israel.
yeah, read the end of it.
It says, and verse 30. You want me to reread the I'm gonna go verse 30. It says, and it came to pass when the king heard the words of the woman that he rent his clothes
You see that?
and, and he passed upon the wall, and the people looked, and behold, he had sackcloth within upon his flesh.
Hey,
Then
man.
and
Hey, it was hey that these times is coming to America, man. All right, whether it be by way of EMP, which that they talking about that type of stuff, darkness, man, by way of EMP or cyber attack or whatever. But if EMP was to happen, man, shit can go down ASAP. Electric, everything off, food done. No more trucks come into the grocery stores. No more. You can't even go to the grocery store, especially if grocery stores are 10 miles down the street or whatever like that, depending on where you live. Hey, all hell will fucking break loose, man.
mm-hmm.
Hey, and hey, that's why you need to make the Lord your habitation. Psalms 91, 9 and 10. And no plagues will come nigh thy dwelling. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I had, brother.
Con. Hey, and real quick, I want to just get a few precepts
Uh,
on that, man. On what that the Lord is going to be with His elect, man. You know, He's going to be with those that sigh and cry for these abominations that be done on the earth, and that's singing this new song throughout the earth, man. That two-thirds of Israel, two-thirds the wicked of our people, hey, they just not dancing to, man. They not piping. We piping unto them, but hey, they not dancing, man. So it's things that's about to go down, and you just gonna have to take it. You just gonna have to take it to the chest, man. Right? Straight up, man. Hey, you're gonna have to take it right to the chest, man, because you did it with great. You walked in great pride. You committed these, wicked acts and fornications in great pride, man. Not
uh,
considering the latter end that is to come. Right? So you made a terrible investment.
yeah,
you
God.
know, it's like, man, you didn't put all your stocks in a company and it was doing great, and your stocks reached the all time high and it just crashed. Now
Yep.
you ready to jump off a building. You made a bad investment, man. Right? This is Second Esdras, chapter 8, verse 50, and it
No.
reads, "For many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time, shall dwell in the earth, because they have walked in great pride."
That's right.
And that's what it is, you know. Y'all walked in great pride, and y'all didn't consider the latter things, man. You know. But what about the just, man? The justice is out here sighing and crying for the abominations that are happening on the planet Earth, man. Prophesying, praying, fasting, doing what they can to please the Lord, man. Praying that they are the hopeful elect, man. Praying that they can get a covering and a hegemony about themselves of the Lord, man. Right? Praying the Lord protects them in these days. So I'm gonna get this real quick. This is in that same chapter, Second Ezra 8:33. It says, "For the just, which have many good works laid up with thee, shall out of their own deeds receive reward." And what is that reward, man? That reward is
Salvation.
salvation, man. Being delivered from these various situations that
Oh,
is gonna befall upon you, man. Because, hey, like we say, yeah, we prophesying about these things, but hey, we down here in this shit with y'all in the filth, right along with the 2/3, man.
that's right.
We on ground zero with it as well, man. You know, but our investments are different, man. We choosing to invest in serving the Lord, man. Right? One more. Hey, I'm all throughout the book of Esdras today, man. Hey,
Man,
Second Esdras 7:20. It says, "For there be many that perish in this life, because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them."
Peace to the
sorry,
saints. We are live
Hey,
here for a unique.
sorry.
oh, it's
Salakia.
all good.
It's Satan hopping on the damn computer. Wasn't supposed to do that.
Con. I'm gonna finish out and I'm gonna let it be. It says I'm gonna reread that. This is Second Ezra's, um, yeah, 7:20. It says, "For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them." And the brother was getting into a little bit of how to basically survive these things, man. And that's through the Lord, man, by doing what's pleasing unto Him, which is what performance of the law, man, right? To the best of your ability, keeping his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, man, rehearsing the righteous acts, man, and begging for your life, begging for mercy, praying, man,
That's
fasting,
right, bro.
right? You have to do these things, man. You have to take off them garments of mirth, man, and take off them garments of pride and put on the garments of mourning, man, and lamentation. You know, you have to hey, let me keep reading. Verse 21. It says, "For the most high have given strict commandment." All right, and that's STRAIT, not straightforward, but hey, it's a path of difficulty, but hey, is nonetheless is doable, man. Right?
That's right.
Because the Lord won't put anything on you that you cannot bear. This is It says, "For the most high have given straight commandment to such as came what they should do to live," right? Even as they came, what they should do, what they should observe to avoid punishment. And that's what's coming down the pipeline, punishments, man. These
That's
things
right.
that, hey, the brother was getting into, that we getting into in this lesson, these possible attacks that can very well trick off pop off Jacob's trouble,
That's
right?
right, brother.
These things, man, hey, the Lord has already gave the straight commandment, man, on what you should do to live and what you should observe to avoid punishment, right? These things are punishment for the wicked, man. Scourges for amendments, right? It says, "Nevertheless, they were not obedient unto him, but spake against him and imagined vain things, and deceived themselves by their wicked deeds, and said of the Most High that he is not, and knew not his ways." That reminds me of that brother Karatazar, man. With that, with making evil seem fair seeming. That's deceptive intelligence, man. All right,
Yeah.
you deceived yourself by these wicked deeds, man. You
Mhm.
think your way is the way, man. You think them Fourth of July gatherings is all good, or you think them opening them Christmas presents underneath that fucking tree with them fucking ornaments decked with fucking silver and gold. You think that's good. You think it was well with the Lord, but it's not, man. And the men of the Lord are out here telling you that, warning you, forewarning you before these things are to come. But the only way you're gonna escape this, man, is through the Lord, man. All right, and coming back to his law, statutes, and commandments, and to the best of your ability. You got it, brother. If that was it.
All right. Psalms 91, 9 and 10. Beautiful, brother. This right here is back you up.
Thank you.
You know,
About the way
right,
y'all about shimmy out shy.
full circle. Psalms 91 and 9 through 10, and we read, "Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the
Mhm.
Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling."
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. That's that hegemony, man. You know? That's the Lord putting that hedge around you, man. The Lord sending the angels to camp around about those that fear Him, man. You know, because what the scriptures say, man, that day shall be so great that Michael, the great prince, the Michael the prince, which is an angel, right? Which Michael means, or the Hebrew word for Michael is Micah Allah. If I'm not mistaken, it means he is like the Most High. So how bad and terrible does it have to be for the Lord to dispatch war angels?
All right, yeah. He gonna stand up.
And he gonna stand up, and he's sending him to stand up for the children of thy people, the children of Israel, that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. The 1/3 of the nation of Israel, the hopeful elect that is looking forward to his mercy, man, looking for his mercy, looking for his salvation, actually doing the things required to receive that, man, to receive those rewards as such, man. Because that's a reward, man. You know, that was
Yeah,
it, brother. It's some more on
yeah,
that.
that was it. That was it. Condo.
Well, I'm gonna let you close out, brother.
All right. Well, hope it was edifying. Hope the point was made. So with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and great glory to the Heavenly Father through His only begotten Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rachah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, and salutations to the elect pushing this truth to the four corners of the earth in truth and in sincerity. With that, we're going to say Shalom.
Shalom and a bar.
Abba Ba.